Alright guys, we got an 02 Honda Odyssey, and the customer's complaint is it's missing a left front wheel. She went to one of those local wheel shops that they pop up everywhere on the side. You know, you got to be careful going there. You don't know who to trust, not to trust. And the guy put a used left front tire on there, and I guess he forgot to tighten up all the lug nuts. Going down the road, the tire started shimmying, and boom, fell off the car, left her stranded on the side of the road. So I guess you can guess in this video what I'm gonna show you how to do. We're gonna put wheel studs on an 02 Honda Odyssey. All right guys, let's get into the video. Nope. That's gonna leave a mark. Let's see how. All right, first thing we're gonna do is remove the caliper bolts. That is held on with 14 mils. Be nice to put the ratchet going in the right direction, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this don't feel good. This one's snugger than shit. See here. All right. If you're trying to take that caliper bolt out and the nut spin and the pin is spinning on you, you can just get a pair of needle nose vice grips and clamp onto it just like that, and that should hold it. That one was a little tight. All right, let's. I'm gonna set the caliper up out of the way. Check my pins while I'm in there. They're fine going in and out. We'll probably have to grease them up a little bit though, because they're a little bit tight. Pads look all right. They're cracked up though. Guarantee she has brake noise. If you see them cracks right there, a lot of times that'll cause your brake noise up. So we're gonna recommend front pads to her. Let her know that they're good and thick. They pass state inspection, but they're coming apart. And the rotor is definitely out of round. You can see high and low, and even dart and grooves on this side here. Let's see if my electric ratchet will break this bolt loose. Probably not. Nope. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the caliper bracket. That is held on with 17 millimeter. I say we're going to remove it. Good. Suck it on now. Get a little extra length on the wrench here might help it out some. There we go. Battery's dying. There you go, and there's your bracket. All right, there's two Phillips head screws, one here and one here, that hold that rotor on. They're good to have on there because when you're going back with your caliper bracket, it just makes it easier. The rotor's not flopping all over, and it helps with shimmying. Some people don't ever put them back. I always put them back. If you look right along in here, you can see where it fell on the ground and jammed up in the rotor. All right. Be right back. I'm gonna get my little grinder out and I'm gonna grind the studs down flush so that rotor will come off. Go. Bingo. All right, let's go ahead and get the caliper up out of the way. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. All right, remove the card key. Let's turn the wheel back the other way, access the other side. Love tap, never hurt nobody. And then little control arm bushings are toast. But it's an 01. I'm pretty sure they're not going to fix it. They declined the brakes it needed. It said do the necessity. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we got 10 millimeter in there. Get the speed sensor out. That way you don't break it. Everything on this thing is tight. You be careful getting the sensor out, it will break. But this one's stuck in there. I'm going to put a little lube on it. You know, it's funny, you watch these shows at home and you got people showing you how to do things at home and in their driveway, and every nut and bolt comes out with ease. That crap is so staged, it's unreal. All right, get a little lube on it. One thing I can promise you, if you're doing things in your driveway at home, it's definitely tough. So if you see a guy showing you something on YouTube and he's showing you how easy the nuts that you can replace an engine with a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, it's just, you know, it's staged. He pre-breaks the bolts loose and everything else. They don't show you all the aggravation on things like this speed sensor here, you know, is rusted in there. All right, time for a bigger set of pliers. Been a lot easier if I had been able to work on the lift, but I didn't have that luxury today. Stuck outside. Good God. I think this speed sensor is giving me more fit than the job is. You got it to move, man. Damn. I don't recommend beating on one at home like this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, guys. Well, I'm not sure what point the camera cut off at, but we were attempting to get the wheel speed sensor out, took the 10 millimeter bolt out, and it was frozen and locked in there. And needless to say, in my attempts, it came apart. So we're gonna have to get a wheel speed sensor. But now I got the pickle fork and we're getting ready to take off the knuckle. We'll get this off here and we'll get some lunch. I'm getting angry. That's that wheel speed sensor that was frozen up in there. Would not come out, rusted in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put new bearings in. It means I had to remove it, and it should come with studs already in it. But first, we're getting some lunch. All right, there's a clamp right here you gotta get out. I had to shoot some lube around it to loosen it up some. Finally got it to come, but she's in there pretty good. Just keep working it around. loaded with crud. There you go. All right. Oh, shit. All right. All right, one wheel bearing. All right, guys, let's see here. All right, just got the parts in. Got the hub and the bearing. Both of them from Advanced Auto Parts, which is not sponsoring this video, although they should. Most of 90% of my stuff comes from Advanced Auto Parts. Just might have to contact them about some sponsorship. All right. What we're going to do, we'll put a little bit of grease on the bearing. Just a little bit, help it slide in once it starts. Right, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, I had one, but then I lost it. All right, let's see here. Really? That's going to go like that. Where did it go? There it is right there. We'll see how well this bitch works, huh? Yeah. This tool is actually meant to do it while it's on the car. I was going to use my press in there, and I didn't get comfortable with it because I'm missing too many parts. So I already had the knuckle off. So we're going to attempt it just like this. See what happens. Kind of make sure it's straight going in. Looks pretty decent. Not quite far enough. We're almost there. All right, I think we got it, guys. Looks like it's down far enough. See, can we get this clip back in? Daggone C-clamp is bent. What is going? Hey Billy, come here a sec. The daggone C-clamp is bent. I need an extra third hand. Take that screwdriver, start working it around. Oh, you're all right. Ready?
Here?
Yeah, anywhere. Just get it as best you can.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think I need to get a different set of C-clamps. What do you think?
Once you don't look like it's in there right.
Right here. You ready?
Yeah. Now let it go a little bit. I think you might only want to do.
Knock it down. Straight down.
Keep down.
Anything you can see, I can't see.
Well, I'm looking at the line. See the line? See that?
Yeah, I need a thicker set of glasses.
Now see that line? That's what I was going by. It was away from it.
Let's tap. Hold it. Ready?
I got it.
Look, well, it is. It goes thicker, then gets narrower.
Yeah, I think you are.
Crap, I think we're good. Oh. All right, let's get it back on the car. Almost forgot. The wheel speed sensor. Well, I got it on the bench, we'll knock it out. Now let's get it on the car. Well, things don't always go as planned. This video started off going to show you guys an easier way to do studs. Turned out it was a bust. Make sure you go back with the quarter key. Bada bing, bada boom. Always goes to show you, just have a plan B ready. Shit. What's wrong? No, you're all right, go ahead. All right, make sure you clean off a brake clean.
What do you want?
Yeah. All right, while I had it apart, I went ahead and greased the slides up. All right, remember me showing you the pads earlier? Well, the customer, he declined the pads. He said, just get the bare minimum done and get it back on the road. So, against my better judgment, but the customer's request, that's what we're going to do. We get the caliper bolts back in. You know, I tell you what, all this damage could have been avoided if they would have just went to a shop that was reputable, not one of these shops that pop up, like I said earlier, just do tires and stuff. You gotta be careful going to some of them places. They hire people off the street who don't know what they're doing, and that trying to save $1 caused all this. Sometimes it's worth spending that extra 10 bucks. Get the axle nut put back on. Can't forget the axle nut. If there's an indentation in the axle, make sure you get a hammer and a screwdriver or a chisel and tap it in. Keeps it from spinning and backing out while you're driving. The speed sensor goes through the hole right there, and under the hood it plugs in. You can see it to the orange plug right here. Lesson learned, always have a plan B and a C and sometimes a D. All right, 2 things left to do. Add a tie rod in and hook up that wheel speed sensor. Once I've done that, this job is done. All right guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching.